I used to be someone that was a whatever it took, like, and sometimes like I don't want to say walk over people, but if you had a disbelief on what my vision was to achieve and the direction in which we were going, like, and I knew that, then I wouldn't take the time to slow down and better understand why you feel like that or
Mhm.
why you're expressing that type of concern. I would have just been like, well,
That's a you problem.
right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Like, well, that doesn't make sense to me. And since it doesn't make sense to me, like we're going there. So either
Yeah.
buckle up or hop out.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And now I've probably learned through that slowness and that stillness to listen to those things
Mhm.
because ultimately like there's probably a little bit of value to be had in actually listening to those conversations.
Mhm.
Because used to it was like, well, man, God speaks to me, right? And he speaks through people when I'm in ministry,
Mhm.
but now he speaks through people in my vocation as
Yeah.
well. So
So I'll ask this question not because I need to know the answer because I've already got it all figured out.
for sure.
So it's not me at all. But you're sitting in a seat right now where you've had some success and you've built in the margin in your life to have the authority over your kingdom to
Mhm.
take that time. And a lot of men in their 20s and 30s are trying to build what you have.
Yeah.
How what would be your direct encouragement for them that you have to take this time seriously? Like, because a lot of young men will just say, I don't have time to take the time, right?
Mhm. Yeah. And because I've been in that position, I know exactly what you're asking. The advice would be simple, right? If you don't, he will,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like God is so after rescuing the heart of men that ultimately he's trying to create this space where he can have this intimate relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do not create the space, I promise you, he will create the space for you.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, whether you like it or not,
That's so
right?
good.
And the world looks at that as, you know, whether it was me losing a business or me having a financial foreclosure or whatever it is, and the world looks at that as, man, you fell down, right? And you had strife and struggle. But I look at that as God forcing me to slow
Mm-hmm.
down, right? And so what you can have it either way, right? And if you look at the outcome of people that follow Christ, like even though you've had to go through those trials, there's usually really good on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
But for those men that are younger and fighting
Yeah.
to not pause or not slow down, um, I would ask this, right? Like a lot of how I do life is typically through the lens of you'll know it by its fruit.
Mm-hmm.
What's what's the bad side of slowing down, right? And for most men, it's the world that tells you that.
Mm-hmm.
And it can come in the form of a spouse, it can come in the form of a kid, and it can come in the form of all those things. But imagine this, right? Imagine if your kid is pulling at you and you have that built-in time and you're like, hey, son, like dad sets this time aside, right? In order for him to build relationship with his maker and
Mm-hmm.
his father. And so give me those moments, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with your spouse, but I think the question that you're asking is how do you convey that that's needed? Well, if you choose not to, like I
Yeah.
promise you, he'll choose a way to make sure you know that it's needed.